this is Trevor Sternad from the Black Dahlia Murder here, and you're listening to the Everblack podcast.
Hey, human skull, this is odorous from Guam.
Going to Battle Fear Factory.
This is George Corsh Under Fisher.
This is Jetski Double Drop.
This is Wade from Our Last Enemy.
Mike Nick from Suicidal Tendencies.
Hey, this is Wednesday 13.
This is Rex from Kill Devil Hill.
This is Gary from Sepultura. You're listening to Everblack podcast.
Into a fucked up mess, feeling angry and depressed. I make bad decisions, I make bad decisions. I'm in so much debt, so I'm getting out my head. I make bad decisions, I make bad decisions.
Craig, thanks for joining us on the show, brother. How's everything going for you down there, mate? Good?
Yeah, no worries, man. It's everything's very exciting in Sydney. We had our first stand-up show. Went to a stand-up show in Sydney for the first time in a year, which was freaking huge. Yeah, it was sick. My back is so sore from crowd surfing and the likes, but went and saw our good friends at Isotopes at Frankie's Pizza, and it was packed, like 300 capacity. Mosh pit was back. It was so strange.
That's so good.
Sick.
Man,
Yeah.
You know what? It's like my dream to play Frankie's.
Dude, it's you get like a lot of people from, like, I guess living here in Sydney, it's a bit of a luxury kind of thing. But yeah, so many mates from like Melbourne and Brisbane and like Adelaide and everything. It's like their number one venue to come and play, and it's a fucking sick venue. Like the sound is not the best, but in terms of vibe, pizza, beer, it's such a good time.
Mate, every band that I've ever spoke, they come back, they go, man, Frankie's is the best. You'd love it, Nev. I've got to do it. One day I will. One day I'll get that chance. But in the meantime, of course, your band Redhook have been super busy behind the scenes with the recent release of your new single, Bad Decisions. That's ahead of the new EP on April 23rd. Mate, it's all happening. Super exciting. Good vibes.
Absolutely, man. We've held on to, I don't know, it's mixed feelings, I guess. So we've had this EP kind of done and dusted for over a year now. It's kind of just been sitting in our back pocket. We actually were able to finish up recording like at the end, like just when COVID kicked in and like everything went into complete lockdown. So it's such an awesome thing for it to actually coming out to the world. And it's such a interesting, diverse kind of collection of songs that I'm like scared but also excited to show everyone. It's kind of like, it's raw kind of Redhook with so many sort of wacky kind of things within it, as you'd sort of hopefully expect from us.
Well, I mean, we've had a good taste from the two tracks that have dropped from it. There was, Cure for Psycho and Bad Decision, of course.
Yeah.
So what can we sort of expect?
So there is like some super fast, like drum and bass kind of metalcore. If you think like kind of like Baby Metal, Bring Me the Horizon, kind of that esque kind of songs. There is a song where like I originally sort of grew up from like a jazz background, and my first instrument is the saxophone. So in one of the songs, really sort of dove back into that and whipped out the sax on that as well. And there's a couple of like ballads and just some really sort of interesting songs. So yeah, a lot of hopefully something for everyone to enjoy.
That's awesome. Because I know you've also got a guest on there. You've got Will from Wind Waker on there too, right?
He's in the drum and bass one, which is sick.
That's awesome.
It's the fast heavy one, and Will did a fucking sick job. He's got some like screams on there, which I've never sort of heard him do on his. I don't even know, like on any of sort of the Wind Waker stuff, some super heavy stuff and just really high pitched screamy stuff, which sounds fucking sick and absolutely crushed the part. So yeah, I'm really keen for everyone to hear that. And
man, that's awesome, man. Because in the actual track itself, the single itself, you've got guest vocals, haven't you? Because I saw a little video. Is that right? You got a whole bunch of people come in and.
That was for Bad Decisions.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
A couple of over late. Sorry, bro.
That's all good.
Let me rewind that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was sick. We got our good friends at Fangs, yours truly, down for tomorrow, grenade jumper, and just a bunch of sort of mates that we sort of could drag into the studio to sing into the loathing anthem of bad decisions and just being fucked up messes. It's such an uplifting, but yeah, it's funny. That song is so sort of conflicting, but it's awesome.
The chorus is amazing though. It's a total earworm.
100%, man. I remember, yeah, that song is kind of interesting. Like M brought that in, just the chorus by itself with no music or anything behind it. And it was kind of like straight away, it's like, fuck, this is sick. Showed it to our producer, Stevie, and he, sort of took that and just made it this absolute bloody earworm of a song that only goes for something like 2 minutes and 20 seconds or something crazy like that. And it's just the one you hear once and you'll hear it forever kind of thing, and just won't, it doesn't get out of your head. You'll be able to pick it up forever.
How good's it going to be live though? Because I know you've got a bunch of shows coming up. Which tour kicks off in April 30 in Brisbane, right?
Yes. Brisbane's first cab off the rank. Yeah. And we do Brisbane, Sydney in the first weekend, end of April, start of May. Tickets. I think we've just added some new shows for Sydney and Melbourne, which sold out, which is sick. And it'll be the first time, I guess, playing the full EP in its own full end-to-end length. We played like Bad Decisions and Cure for Psycho on a couple of the shows that we've had recently, and it's Bad Decisions. Like that's the one that the whole crowd will just end up singing, even if they haven't even really heard the song before. By then, the second chorus or the third chorus, everyone will be. Like they do sing along. It's cool. You can kind of step away and have a bit of fun on stage.
Does that give you a bit of goosebumps though? You know what I mean? Just to know that, I mean, you probably imagine like those big crowds and singing along to that. You know, that's those moments that you live for as a muso, and connecting with the crowd. Imagine a room of just people just singing along to that. Man, I'm getting thinking about that's such a cool thing.
Yeah, it is like such a surreal. Like we've had like Bad Decisions is definitely the most sort of crowd sing along one. It doesn't matter if you're a good singer or a bad singer kind of thing. But it's a song that so far, even it's the newest song, it fills the whole room out. Like M could kind of just put the microphone aside and just let the crowd sing along, and it'd still sound great.
Just go to the bar.
Yeah, just just hang out, do things that lead vocalists do sometimes, not helping with load in,
Hey, we do not,
no, she's good. She helps us out.
I'm sure she does. Shout out to him. She's a good egg.
She tells me to say that, but it's okay.
Does she? No. But man, you must be getting real pumped to hit the stage again. I mean, you were here recently, but I mean, your own full tour, hit the road, and those sold out shows. I mean, it's exciting times for you guys. Absolutely.
Yeah, totally. It's been like we've got since our last headline tour, which we did, I guess 2 years ago now, which is scary to think about. Putting the training wheels back on to figure out how to play shows again. It's fun, but I know we're playing bigger venues. We've sort of amped things up in terms of the production and the songs and just how, I know, like we always aim when we're sort of headlining to put on sort of the best show and not just rock up there and play the songs kind of thing. It's we want to make sort of the live show something different compared to, I guess, what you sort of hear in the studio or just hearing the songs as you would.
You got an all ages show as well. That wraps up in Perth, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's I think that I can't even remember the last time we played an all ages show. They're just not really a thing here in Sydney. Very tough to have. But that one just got announced. Oh, true.
You don't hit, man. I don't really, unless they're the bigger bit. I mean, I remember I'm an old dude, so I remember back in the day, it was the thing, all bands would have that chance to play all ages, and now it doesn't seem like it's as regular as what it was, apart from festivals and stuff. So it's really special that you guys are going to be actually playing an all ages show like that. Huge.
Yeah, totally. It should be good. Like the bands that are on there are sick, and it looks like it should be such an awesome vibe. I remember like 2 years ago, or three, I don't know, a couple of years ago on one of our first Australian tours with the Fame, we like they had a couple of all ages shows on there, and just it is such a different and awesome thing playing to like a younger crowd base, because I feel like with like younger people, they'll rock up and just sort of have no expectations and just be such kind of like open to new music, whether it is heavy or light or pop or whatever it may be. Like if you put on a great performance, they'll be converted fans, and we still have some of those guys like coming. They've turned like overage now and coming to our like over 18 shows, rocking up and still supporting the band. So yeah, it's cool. It sucks that we can't play sort of more underage shows, but yeah, this Perthon should be sick,
mate. That's something special as well. You know, you mentioned them, you know, sort of growing up with you guys. Now they're 18, you can have beers with them and stuff, you know, and it's
responsibly, but yeah,
responsibly and not Metallica's beer. But yeah, don't do that to them. You want to keep your fans
in a can.
But yeah, it's a, you know, that's something that I guess a lot of bands miss out on experiencing, you know, these days. You know, it's this 18 plus. So we need more of that. We need a lot more all ages stuff. And you know, to that one who even you're in Perth, bring your brother, your sister, your kids, mate.
We'll fly the whole family over from Sydney just to get them to an all ages show. Let's do it,
mate. That's it. If it was
we'll go in debt for it. We'll do it.
Mate, if it was over here, like I'd love to take my kids to. My eldest, I used to take her to all our shows, all ages shows and stuff, and she was like, it's an awesome thing. It's an awesome thing.
Yeah,
but you got heaps of other stuff happening this year as well. I mean, you're mate, it's jam packed. You're just hitting the ground running. You're playing the District X Extreme Sports Festival in Sydney, and that's a 3-day festival. Dude, that is insane.
That thing, I remember when we sort of got the offer to come through to play, I thought it was, I had no idea. I didn't even know they did, I guess, like the extreme sports events anymore. Like I remember back when I was younger, they had X Games and things like that. And I just kind of completely forgot about it. And it's so freaking sick that they're bringing back. I feel like it's a great time to do it too, post COVID. Like people want to go out and do some cool shit. And like District X, it's like, it's both, you know, music festival, freaking esports, actual sports, and just like monster trucks and shit. So yeah, I'm fucking pumped. Like even just not to play the show, but like I would have gone regardless. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, man. I think it's such a cool thing because you mentioned the X Games. I don't know how old you are, dude, but I remember going to the X Games when Everclear played. Like,
oh wow,
that's
a band I haven't heard for friggin' ages, man.
Man, this is like 97, 98. No, I don't know, man. But I'm an old dude, so I remember that and seeing all like the extreme sport. I think it was the best thing in the world. So I think this District X is going to be incredible. So, what are you looking forward to seeing the most? I mean, obviously, monster trucks is a big thing.
Yeah, 100%. Big fan of monster trucks. I haven't put in my request yet, but I'd love to. I don't know, just go for a drive in one. Like that'd be friggin' sick. There's so much shit on there. Like the vert skating, I've always been like a big fan of like your classic like Tony Hawk shit, and seeing that live, I haven't actually sort of seen that before. So yeah, that'd be sick. I think there's like jet skiing and stuff. So I'm interested.
Watersports.
Yeah. Like did a lot of water skiing growing up and stuff. So it'd be cool to see some like, I guess like awesome pros doing that shit as well. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably hang out there for the whole 3 days and sort of just get a bit of everything, hopefully.
Maybe get them to bring you out on a monster truck.
Totally. I reckon
like a wireless.
We play on the monster truck.
Yeah.
The stage is the monster truck and we just drive around.
Man, that would be pretty cool.
It'd be fun. Yeah,
it'd be awesome, man. That'd be awesome. But of course, we are actually going to be giving away a 3-day double pass.
Sick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The interview. So down here in the links, we'll have all the details. But all you got to do, guys, is you got to share the interview and tag who you want to take along with you, and you'll be seeing these guys and a whole bunch of awesome stuff. But we'll be drawing that on May 1st, so that'll be on the Everblack page. But
hell yeah,
man, it's thanks to Distry X for being cool about that too. That's really awesome. You don't get that.
Freaking lords, they've like pumped so much into this, and I'm so stoked that it's happening, and yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm super psyched for it.
Were you doing was it the Friday night with Hands Like Houses?
Yes, yeah, our good friends at Hands Like Houses. So yeah, they were like one of the first bands we went around the country with back in like 4 years ago, which is sick. Still my favorite band of today, so it's awesome to play with them. And then I think on the Saturday night it's 316 Hooligan Hefs. Such like a diverse roster, but yeah, it's so much fun. Like the Hooligan Hefs dudes, I'd be freaking keen to see them. They have some freaking hooky ass like songs. That Send It song, my goodness.
You know what? The cool thing about the festival as well, it's very diverse, not just in sport, musically as well. And there's going to be people from all walks of life coming along. So I think for you guys, especially, it's going to be really, really cool. You're going to be exposed to a whole bunch of different people that might not necessarily usually be exposed to that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. It's going to be, have sort of like, I guess like no expectations of like who will be there or if anyone will actually be there to see our set. But it's, I know, like you can't go wrong. Everyone's going to be running on adrenaline and these sort of things and just going to be having an awesome time anyway. So yeah, super excited to be a part of it. And
yeah, dude. No, I'm excited for you guys. We need it up here. It needs to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, take it around Australia. Yeah, they should. Yeah,
hey man, then you
That's
can.
cool. Do they have anything kind of like this up there or?
Not that I'm aware of. No,
True.
Not on that level. Not on that level.
Okay, District X, make it happen.
Yeah,
Send it up.
Yeah, that's it. Because I'm gonna have to get my ass down there.
Are you coming to it?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
If I can,
you just
because I'm on the
away
Gold
one
Coast,
of those passes and
and the winner
and the giveaway too.
Mate, if I can get down to Sydney, I'll be there because it ticks all the boxes. You know,
Sick.
Loud
Should
music
definitely
and
come.
monster trucks is my jam. So
Absolutely. What more could you want?
I know, right? Damn. So, of course, with everything else coming up, Millhouse for you guys. What else have you got cooking up for the rest of the year? Maybe.
Yeah. We've been doing a fair bit of writing recently, which is cool. I think we're just about to lock in some more dates into studio to pump out a bunch of more songs and sort of just keep just regularly releasing music, I guess, as we've sort of done. We've always done the kind of single game and it's cool to constantly release. But aside from that, lots of cool things that aren't announced and hopefully we can announce them soon. But more shows, more music and lots of fun stuff.
What about merch on the merch thing? I know you've got some rad shirts, but what about some Bad Decisions hot sauce or something like that?
That's a friggin' good idea. Would you like to?
Hey man, it sells itself. That's why I make no money.
That's so true. The boys at Fangs did. I think they called it like Fangus some sauce or Fangus some hot sauce. It was like fucking hot, but it tasted so good. So yeah, that is a really good idea. A good decision, not a bad decision.
Yeah. See. I got some of the Mentors one a few weeks ago, and it's so brutal.
Do you do all the spicy food?
So good. Yes and no, but I keep putting it on everything. I'm just like, you know what? This sauce is so
Enjoy
good.
The pain.
And then my face is like, oh, it's like you were right, and I'm like, yep. I start wandering off into the desert, talking to a coyote in the sky. But hey, man. I'm all for it. But in the meantime, We are hanging to see you guys up here on April 30. And that's the bright side, right? Right side?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Well, we're definitely going to have all the links down here and the pre-orders for the EP. Craig, thanks for joining us on the show and hanging out. And man, I'm so excited for you guys. It's going to be a kick-ass year, that's for sure.
Dude, thank you so much. And yeah, thanks for having us. Yeah, what can I say?
Yeah.
We've been lovely. We've been lovely. This is fun. This is cool. This is such a nice way to sort of end the evening after rehearsal. So thank you.
No worries, man. No, I appreciate it. And of course, those District X tickets, get into the competition. And if you just don't want to miss out, we'll also have the links down here for that too, because it's going to be worth getting behind and supporting and make it the biggest thing that we have in this country, because we need it. We need monster trucks. We need metal, loud music, and Bad Decisions hot sauce.
Perfect combo. Let's do it.
That's it. Thanks, brother.
Dude, thanks so much.
That's all right, man. I'll take you guys in the whole thing, and I appreciate you going so late.
Yeah, no worries at all. Yeah, thanks so much for accommodating from sort of 9 to 10. That helped out so much.
It's all good, man. My wife and kids are away for the week, so it's just
perfect.
It's me and the dog in the bathtub with a shotgun, ending like Will Smith, and that's in our week, man.
Drinking the awesome Metallica beer. Perfect.
Yeah, that's it, mate. yeah, no. Yeah. All right, man. Good night, bro.
No, sir. Catch you later. Bye.